Come on, you guys know I can't come to my home and teach and not bring Ellen with me. Be kind to one another. Okay, we're still implementing all those good stuff, even though we are learning at our homes, all right? We're going to continue our science lesson, and we are learning all about the human body and the organs and the organ systems, and it is just so interesting how similar, yet different, we are with plants and animals and humans. It's just all so interesting. So just to recap a little bit from yesterday, we dug really deep into our five senses, and not just, taste is to taste things, and to smell is to smell things. It's not just that, it's the different kind of organs and how they work together with organ systems to make the whole organism work. So super, super interesting. I hope you guys really enjoyed the videos about the super animal and amazing senses, because they are pretty cool. All right, we're only reading a couple pages today. We're going to stop before you guys do the brain check and the sum it up. You're going to do that on your own, and I'll check it with you guys live in Zoom. All right, so we're all going to talk about the skin that you're in. One of your bonus questions in your discussion forum was, what is the scientific term for skin? And we're going to learn about that, but the outer layer of your skin is called your epidermis. So I would always tease my kids and be like, hey, your epidermis is showing, and it would just be our ongoing joke. And then I'd be like, hey, I tell you something. And they'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, your epidermis is showing. So I'm going to still keep saying that to you guys, even though we are learning from home. Alrighty, I have my pen. I'm here to annotate my little tushy off, and you're going to do the same thing. Let's read. It says, some people don't think of skin as an organ, but it is. Our bodies couldn't survive without it. Remember, what is the biggest organ on our body? It's the skin. It says, as you read, circle the different parts of the integumentary system. Try saying that 5 times fast. And you're probably thinking, what is the integumentary system? Well, we're going to learn right now. It says, covering your body, the covering of your body is a protective layer called the skin. Skin is part of the integumentary system. Hopefully I said that right earlier. Integumentary system. I'm going to have to slow that one down. All right, so we have to circle anything that describes that system. Fingernails, toenails, and hair are too part of that system. This system helps to protect the inside of our body. Now, skin keeps germs out. If you've ever had a cut that got infected, you know how important it is to keep the germs out of entering your body. Now, at the same time, skin keeps water in. Your waterproof skin keeps you from becoming dehydrated. So does lotion. That's why some of my girls are always like, can I put lotion on? That's to help keep our skin from being too hydrated, or from dehydrating. We want to keep it hydrated. It says, what happens when you get too hot? Sweat cools your body. Also, tiny blood vessels near the surface of your skin help to cool your blood. But what if you get cold? Hair helps to keep your head warm in cold weather. Hair also helps to protect your scalp from injury, and it shades your scalp from the sun's harmful rays. So I'm going to flip it over for a second, and then I'm going to come back and do this. This little girl, it says, look at your fingers. I will do that right now. Do you see my fingers? This one's dirty from the dry erase board. But it says, do you see swirls, loops, and waves? These are friction ridges which form your fingertips. They allow your fingers to be more sensitive to the touch. So flip it, don't skip it. It says fingerprinting. Draw your own friction ridges in the circles at the tips of these fingers. So, obviously, we don't have to get it too accurate. But mine, that kind of looks something like that. That one looks a little different. But I can't wait for you guys to submit yours, and I want to see what you guys have for your fingertips and your fingerprints. Alrighty. Okay. Now we can flip it, don't skip it. Now, again, we're going to go a little bit, or a lot deeper, into our skin. It says epidermis. This is the outer layer of your skin. It is thin in some places, like your eyelids, and it's thick in others. So yeah, the skin right above our eyelids. That is pretty thin. I'm trying to think where we'd have some thicker skin. Maybe like on our arm. It's definitely a lot thicker than our eyelids. Then we have our dermis. So your epidermis is the outer layer. So maybe we can use some of our prefixes there. Dermis is the inner layer of the skin. It contains hair follicles, sweat glands, blood vessels, and nerve endings. So let's check that out. Whoa, so the epidermis is really just this little section, but that dermis is this whole thing right here. And it's got fat, sweat glands, blood vessels, oil glands. Let's check out these nerve endings. So here are some nerves, and right there is the nerve ending. It says these are special structures that could sense touch, heat, cold, pain, pressure, and vibration. So that is so interesting. Out of all this stuff going on, we have little nerves. And that helps us be able to feel and sense those senses. All right, flip it, don't skip it. Believe it or not, we're on our last 2 pages for the day. That was all about the human coverings. Now we're going to talk about plant and animal coverings. It said, would you want to pet a cactus? Heck no. Down Chihuahuas. There are many different kinds of plants and animal coverings. They all protect the plant or animal. Circle the different types of plant and animal coverings that are listed below. Alrighty. First of all, how pretty is that? I kind of want to read that first. I'm going to do it. It says, these colorful feathers cover the bird's skin. Ooh, let me circle that. Colorful feathers. That's a covering. They keep the bird warm and they keep water out. Feathers on the wing help the bird to fly. Oh, we have a guest star. Hey, Bella. Alrighty, let's continue. Are you here because it's science time and you were here for yesterday's science class? You are a little tardy, but I'm glad she's here. Alright, is this rude if I put this in front of your face? I know. Just hang tight with me. All right. It says, take a look at the examples of animal coverings on these pages. Can you identify them? Animals such as monkeys, horses, and rabbits are covered with soft fur. Birds are covered with feathers. Fish and snakes are covered with scales. Ooh. Some animals such as lobsters and turtles, well, they have hard shells. Okay, so if we have to identify, that definitely looks like a macaw, some kind of a parrot. And this one's labeled tree bark. Plants do not have skin, but they do have special coverings. Many trees are covered with a thick, hard bark to protect the inner plant. Plant leaves have a waxy coating that keeps the plant from drying out. So we're kind of like plants. We don't want to get dried out. Even though plant animal coverings may look different, they still protect the organism from predators, disease, injury, and drying out. So same thing that our skin does. Amazing. Alrighty. OMG, look at that monkey face. Oh, so cute. Alright, this monkey has thick fur. Fur helps to keep the monkey warm in cold weather. Let's take a look at this plant. Plant leaves have that waxy coating. Circle that, because that's definitely describing the covering. And it helps keep the plant from drying out when the weather is hot and dry. Oof, ouch! This cactus has sharp spines that keep predators away. It keeps me away. All right, we're going to end with some math because we do know that math and science go hand in hand. It says, look at the scales. Look at these magnifying scales from the banded rainbow fish. The black line on the picture is a scale that shows how many scales are in 1 centimeter. So let's kind of check this out. I want to count the scales. So I see 1, 2, 3 in like a half. But we're going to say we have 3 whole ones, okay? If the body of the fish is 12 centimeters long, how many scales long would the fish's body be? Ah, cool. We actually have done something like this in math just recently. So it says right here that in 1 centimeter, because here's 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter equals, we counted up 3 scales. So 1 centimeter equals 3 scales. Now we have to organize our information just like we do in math. It says, how many scales would it be if it was 12 centimeters long? So 12 centimeters equals blank scales. Well, if you're a math whiz and you remember what we're supposed to do here, we have to cross multiply and divide. We have our information organized, centimeters under centimeters, scales under scales. We're going to cross multiply. 3 times 12. I'm going to do some math over here. Bring it to the bottom. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. If 1 centimeter has 3 scales, that means 12 centimeter has 36 scales. I'm going to highlight my answer. And that actually concludes all of the reading for today. Really short, sweet and simple. Tomorrow on your own, you guys are going to do the sum it up. You're going to do the brain check. And you are going to do the apply concepts. You're going to add it into Schoology. We'll go over it live in Zoom together. But I am going to be taking that as a grade, so make sure that you guys get that in. If you have any questions, please Zoom me and email me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.